Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk. Trae Young drilling on them, picking the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk. Trae Young drilling on them, picking the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from the rental, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Vic got that vision, he passing the rock. Trae put from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles, why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave both, get open wide. Cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Chillin' on the fat break, scaring down. But you can't leave open garrison. Just like a hawk, Trae Young drilling on the peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from the rental, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Swooping in just like a hawk, Trae Young drilling on the peak in the park. Swooping in just like a hawk, Trae Young drilling on the peak in the park. Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk. Trae Young drilling on them, picking the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk. Trae Young drilling on the peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from the rental, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Vic got that vision, he passing the rock. Trae put from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles, why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave both, get open wide. Cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Chillin' on the fat break, scaring down. But you can't leave open garrison. Just like a hawk, Trae Young drilling on the peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from the rental, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Swooping in just like a hawk, Trae Young drilling on the peak in the park. Swooping in just like a hawk, Trae Young drilling on the peak in the park.
We both know the weekends come around is when I feel like I'm safe and sound. Why does it have to be that way? Every single day I feel
my heart froze, my shit ice cold, Trae Young. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads. Pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys. Put you in position to win. Bless you without a sneeze. Bust you down in all the VV that we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trae Young. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trae Young.
shit ice cold, Trae Young.
My shit ice cold, Trae Young. my sleeve. You hitting all the reads. Pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys. Put you in position to win. Bless you without a sneeze. Bust you down in all the VVs. Yeah, we was getting cheese. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trae Young. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trae Young.
She ice cold, Trae Young.
What's good, gang? It's your boy Demond in the building, man. We talk Hawks TV. We talk Hawks daily. My bad. Let me cut this light on real quick. Hold up. There we go. What up, family? What's good, family? Unc in the building. You dig me? Unc is in the building, man. I said, let me hop up in here and stream with the homies real quick, man. It's been a minute. It would have been about 3 days since our last stream. And I said, you know what? I definitely want to get up here before game 2 starts tonight and tap in with the homies. You feel me? First of all, let me get the salutes going. I need to update my soundboard and put salute on my soundboard. Who we got? Who tapped in with your boy right now, man? Salute to my guy Mike in the building. Salute my guy Andre. He said it's been a minute since he been on, baby. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since my guy has been on. Where you been at? Where you been at, Dre? You been working, my guy? You been working? I seen last time I saw you on Facebook, man. You was putting in some major hours, man. What's good, Cujo? The homeboy Mike said, what we on today? We just chilling today, man. It ain't no real Hawks news going on for real, man. You feel me? Shout out my guy Cujo, man. Cujo said because the other song have them dudes now. Hey, that's facts though, man. That's facts. Dame said best Hawks fan channel. Salute to my guy Dame in the building. You feel me? That's what we trying to be, man. We want to be the #1 Hawks fan channel. The #1 Hawks, everything on the internet. You feel me? Outside of being sponsored by the Atlanta Hawks, we want to be that. The best fan channel, the best place to come for news, the best place to come if you want to voice your opinion. That's what we here for. Mainly, out of all the stuff I said, the news and all that stuff, mainly we are here so Hawk fans can go somewhere and voice their opinion and be heard. That's what we're here for. That's why I try to encourage people to always come on the panel. Granted, you see the same people on the panel all the time, but we do encourage. We want newer people to come up on the panel, man. We're always looking for a difference of opinion, different ideas, different thoughts. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, come up here. Don't be scared, man. You feel me? Don't be scared. I mean, we'll let you know if I won't even say nothing. The chat will let you know if your take is whack. I won't even say nothing unless it's something crazy. If it's something crazy, you come in here and say something crazy, just make sure you have some money. But you know, I'm finna put some money on whatever crazy take you say, I'm about to put some money on it. You feel me? Salute to my guy Craig in the building. My guy Craig always here, man. Salute to my guy. Freddie P said, I might have to make a song. Do that, bro. Make a track. We got some more tracks from local artists. Hold up. We ain't heard something in a while. Hold up, Freddie. Hold up. Make a track. I'll play it. You know what I'm saying? I missed this one. We ain't heard this in a minute. We ain't heard this in a minute, huh? Hey, I ain't gonna front, man. It be boring when the season over with, man. When the season over, it be boring as hell, man.
All that back and forth, no, we ain't going for that. All that popping like you tough, we ain't going for that. Nigga talking about
I be missing it, man. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, man. I be missing the post game. I miss the post game shows, man. Hey, when we win games, hey, we be lit. We lose.
No, we ain't going for that.
Yikes. But salute everybody who tapped in, man. The homeboy Cujo in the building. My guy Dave Muse in the building. Gap in the building as usual. That's my guy. He's got salute. Salute the homeboy Dominic in the building, man. What up, Nate? Know the real shit. Listen, man. Listen, man. Listen, okay? It's a minor to a major when it comes to this. You call it cooking, Joe. See, I'm a little it's levels to this. You cook. Okay, I chef. There's a difference in here. You cook. I chef. You know what I'm saying? You cook with the net, the hat net, right? It's like this, I'm more of Gordon Ramsay, and your cooking is about like a serial cook.
No, we ain't going for that. No, we ain't going for that.
You know what time it is. You cook.
I got walk and I got ass.
It's levels to the we different. We not the same, man. We not the same. What's good, my homeboy? My homeboy Mario in the building. What's good, my guy? Mario, where you at, Mario? Where you at? You on that couch? Shout out my guy Frosty in the building. Jay the Hawk fan in the building. Kool-Aid in the building. You feel me? A lot of Hawks fans have popped lately. They don't go to Canada. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, man. Listen, once again, let me say something, man. Good point, my boy DeMario, man. Good point, man. Good point. A lot of Hawks channels popped up. Listen, a lot of those Hawks channels. I think I know all the content creators. But you know, I ain't a hater. I'm all about linking up, right? One thing about this is only difference between our channel, okay? I say our channel because this channel is nothing without y'all, right? The difference is this is where I want people to come here and voice their opinions. I don't want people just listening to what I got to say or listening what Matt says, listening what Larry say, listening what Mike say, Kool-Aid. We want to hear what all the fans got to say. And that's why it's very important when the season starts. When we do these post-game live shows, you got to tap in early. Oh, my bad. The music still on? My bad. My bad. My bad. You got to tap in early, man. Listen, when we do them post-game live shows, you got to come in early so you can get your voice heard, get your opinion heard. What sucks is this. When we do the post-game live show and, you know, people come on the show, they say they do their 2 minutes or whatever, and then we get to the open forum and then people want to come in, want to say they part. Like, and I'd be like, bro, we already in the open forum. You feel me? That's why you got to tap in. When the season start, when the season starts, you got to tap in, gang. You got to tap in early. That's why I be posting that link. That's why I say, don't meet me there, beat me there. Cause soon as I set it up, hey, I'm gonna drop that link. Get in where you fit in. You feel me? Once we run through, cause I'm almost thinking about next season doing it, making it 3 parts. Watch along. The post-game live show part 1 would be everybody come get their 1 minute, 2 minute, and then post-game part 3 would be just an open forum. Right, we'll see how that go. I'm gonna think about how we're gonna set that off. But this is where you can come. You come here, okay? All the other Hawks channels, you go to, you get your information from them, right? I know people like Brett Rowland. He's an actual real journalist, right? He actually got real like connections, insight within the organization. Over here, this is where you come when you want to say some shit. Okay. This is where you come when you want to say something. You don't watch the game. The Hawks done piss your ass off. You got to get some steam off your chest. This is what the post-game live show where you need to be. Okay? You go in, you get 1 minute, and just go in and let them have it. If they was awful, say they was awful. Okay? If they was amazing, say that this is where I want you to come here where you want to get. That's why I said we're interactive fan channel. Interactive fan channel. Because correct me if name me another place where you can go and talk Hawk basketball. Not listen to Hawks people talk Hawks basketball, but come and be active and get your opinion put out there, right? Even though we're a small channel, at the end of the day, listen, we're a fan channel, okay? We are a fan channel. This is where fans want to come and be heard, and I encourage y'all, don't be scared to come on the panel, man. If you don't want to come on the panel, like I say, come at the beginning of the post-game live show where it's just you by yourself. Hey, y'all see me? I put everybody up here, okay? I don't think I've told nobody no. If you pop up at that bottom of your camera on, I'll bring you up here. You get your 1 minute, say your piece. You feel me? And I think that's what separates us from all the other Hawks, Atlanta Hawk content, and besides Larry, we the only other channel where you can come do a watch along. Feel me? We can all watch the game together, chill, talk trash, celebrate the wins, be upset at the losses. You feel me? Because I'm gonna tell you like this, gang. The reason why I started this YouTube channel is because y'all already know I'm not from Georgia. Y'all know that already. So imagine how hard it is for me. Now, remember, I'm not from Georgia, and I've been a fan way before the Trae Young guys. The younger fans you see now who you see very active on like social media. Niggas weren't active on social media about the Hawks when I was coming up, okay? It's a lot of us. I'm a Hawks fan before the internet. And y'all hear me say it all the time. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be here when Trae. I was here before Trae. I'll be here after Trae. I was here before Wrestler. And unless I just drop dead and or he just don't sell the team ever, I'm going to be here when he leave, okay? I'm here the ups, the downs, the lows, okay? Shout out to my guys who was here through that 13 win season, okay? We've seen the lows of Hawks basketball, okay? Listen, this is where you come when you want to get active, okay? If you just want to listen, okay, then you can go to whatever other Hawks channel you can listen to them, because I'm going to tell you right now, outside, and I already told y'all this, but let me remind y'all, listen, I'm not the guy, okay? I'm not the guy. If you're looking for all the X's and O's and all the back screens and the drop top and this and the X and the 2 and why this guy is the prototypical. I'm a fan, okay? I talk just like a fan, okay? I am a fan. Now, Foot, coach, Mike, coach, and play a lot of ball. Matt think, I don't know what Matt think. Matt think he's a Hawks basketball genius. So, but I can only speak for me, okay? And you got Kool-Aid, who, according to Kool-Aid, he's been part of every major move done by the Atlanta Hawks since they've been in Atlanta. I mean, Kool-Aid just told us the other day they was gonna get Kevin. Now, I ain't gonna lie, he was right. He did call out the Kevin Durant stuff, right? But y'all know how Kool-Aid get down, man. That's my guy. But like I said, salute to those other Hawk channels, man. Hey, we just want to continue to grow over here, guys. So make sure y'all like, y'all comment, y'all subscribe, y'all share these videos, these lives. And we just gonna continue to grow, man. Hopefully, as the channel grows, hopefully the damn Hawks can grow and win some games. Okay. That's the main thing. I think the post-game live, hey, I bet that post-game live show hit different if we was winning 60 games, huh? Instead of 40, I bet the post-game live shows be different. I wonder how post-game live. I wish I had this channel when we won 60 games. I bet the whole vibe. I can't even imagine the post-game live show when we won them 17 games in a row with the 60-win team. That was January, right? When we were undefeated in January, right? I can't imagine. I bet the post-game live show would have been lit. I ain't gonna lie, I'd have been talking trash like a mug. Man, we going to the finals. But It is what it is, man. That's why we got this channel, man. So we can celebrate the highs. We celebrate the highs together. We celebrate the lows together, man. You feel me? But once again, like I said, we couldn't. This channel is nothing without all of y'all who come on the panel, all of y'all in the chat. I think we got the best chat in any fan channel. I mean, chat, people. Salute to everybody who be in the chat, man. Okay, because listen, I don't know if y'all know this. Some people, they don't want to come up here on the panel because they scared of y'all. Okay, they scared y'all gonna say something in that chat about them or what they about to say, man. I'll be trying to tell people, listen, don't even pay attention to the chat. Okay, they gonna try to. Matter of fact, where the hell Carlos at, man? Anybody seen Carlos? I ain't seen Carlos in a minute. Carlos funny ass. Carlos was hilarious, but some people don't want to come up here because they be scared of y'all, man. And I'll be trying to tell people, man, listen, don't even look at the chat. Don't even pay attention to them. Okay. But y'all be hell no, Cujo. Don't say that about my guy, man. Don't say that about my guy, man. Hell no, Cujo. Cujo crazy. You wild for that one, man. You wild for that. Shout out Cujo, man. Y'all remember when Cujo drove 5 hours to watch the Hawks? He drove all the way to Atlanta, so he drove 5 hours to watch the Hawks lose. Salute to Cujo, man, for that. But yeah, where Carlos at, man? I just got my boy. Where Carlos at, man? Carlos was funny as shit up in here, dog. I ain't even gonna lie. My bad. And I'm trying to cut back on the profanity too, man. I'm gonna cut back. 2026, I'm gonna cut back on the profanity, man. I'm gonna cut back on the profanity, okay? I will not allow the Hawks to piss me off this upcoming season because I think we're gonna do he ducking them tears. But hey man, you said that too. Hey man, I ain't said that. Don't put that on me. Nah, that was you, Cujo. Don't put that on me. But man, listen, ain't really nothing going on major right now with the Hawks, man. Ain't nothing major going on with the Hawks, bro. Same old shit. Oh, we got Foot in the building. What's good, Foot?
What's all going on, man?
Oh, my bad. Let me turn my volume up. Say something again.
What's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, okay. No, it was on my end. I had to turn my volume up.
Yeah, boy, a long time, boy, trying to catch with all this, boy, been so busy with this basketball and stuff. Got a break, got a little break because you got high school summer league, so a lot of the guys ain't much in there with us for right now. But yeah, man, what's going on? What you talking about?
Nothing much, man. I was just trying to tell. First of all, I was saluting the chat and everything, man. You know we hit 2,000 subscribers.
Oh, that's what's up.
Damn, when you go, Foot?
Damn, what? I ain't do. Hold on, I ain't doing that. Hold on. Can you hear me?
We can hear you, but we.
All right, yeah, I ain't changed this.
You just got to put your Trae Young up. Your camera might have went off. Check your camera settings.
See, for all them Trae Young, yeah, my camera went out. For all them Trae Young lovers, you know what I'm saying? that think I just hate the motherfucker.
Dap call you Officer Foot.
What's up, Dap? Yeah, I work on. Let me see. Oh, my camera crashed out. Hold on for a second.
Question for Damon. How y'all feel about bringing the MLK unis? Nike lazy as fuck. Man, listen, man. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, my guy. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't even care about them jerseys, to be honest with you, man. I don't even care. I don't even care about them jerseys, man. What's good, Rico? Rico official. Okay, nice. What you do shoe reviews, Rico? You a sneakerhead, Rico? You know I got sneakers too, man. I think we'll do pretty well this season. Yeah, I already got us going. I've already told people in my chat, man, in the chat we got on Twitter, man, that I already said it, that we're gonna be a top 6 seed this year. I don't really like to go by records or wins, because wins, you could win. It's like in the West, you could win 50 games and be the 7th seed. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, or you could be in the East, win 45 and be the 4th seed. So I mean, Look at this fool.
Yeah, you see him? Yeah, you got me first.
Yeah.
Then I paid.
Hey, I be trying to front like I don't be sleep. But yeah, I don't really care about them jerseys, man. Matter of fact, let me go and drop this link real quick. We gonna be up here probably about maybe hour and a half game.
Yeah.
I know some of y'all gonna watch I'm gonna watch a couple of the minutes of the finals. And then I gotta prep for work tomorrow. Man, I'm trying to get my stuff set up so I can debate with it. Hey, get your stuff set. All you gotta do is cut on the camera, dog. That's it.
Who is that?
Rico official YouTube right here.
Okay, that's what's up.
Cause we trying to get, hey, like I said, man, would y'all trade Trae Young for Dylan Harper and the first and a first?
What kind of first? All first ain't created equal. I don't know about for no Dylan Harper.
No, I'm not taking, bro. I hate to do it, but I'm not getting. I
mean,
I can't go with an unproven guy.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. That's dumb.
Shout out my boy DeMario. If Foot could put a blick.
But DeMario, you're a fool. Hey, DeMario been in rare form on Facebook.
Hey, DeMario would go hard, man.
Yeah, I know that, right?
Man. Yeah, them MLK jerseys, man. Listen, I'm not like I said, at this point, I'm not a jersey type guy. I just want to win some games, man. Listen, jerseys hit different when you win it. Now, if we start winning some games,
I don't give a damn about no jersey.
That jersey might look a little different to me. I do need to cop that. Hey, let me know if y'all go to Ross, TJ Maxx. I need the Marshalls. I need the Yellow Hawk jersey before I hop on eBay and try to hunt that shit.
Man, I had one for you. Who turned me on? Somebody sent me to Marshalls. Turn sent me to Marshalls in up here in the Gwinnett for a Dominique jersey, authentic. I like, boy, I had to cop that last year.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a yellow one, man. I need that yellow.
For you.
I need that yellow jersey before I hop on eBay and pay something crazy. Because when I was in Atlanta last time, dang, it's been a minute. I got to get back down there this year.
Hey, we got to go ahead and set up that game for the group, man. Give a ticket. You know what I'm saying?
If you need to. Cam Yogado, man.
Hey, man, you know what?
Credit's your guy. Cam is your Yogado, Cujo. You can't do that. He said he seen one $5 at Big Lot. You should have grabbed it for me. I don't even care who the player is, man. I just want the yellow one before I hop on eBay and hunt one down, man. But yeah, I don't really care about them jerseys, man. Like
you said, them jerseys look real different when they start winning.
Yeah, jerseys. That's the only reason y'all want them back, because we went on that run with them jerseys on. That's it. If we was losing, y'all wouldn't even want them. I think, to be honest with you, when I first saw that jersey, I thought the jersey was kind of plain, bro. I was like, that's it. Just where's they don't got no small little details or nothing in them or nothing. I'm like, just that MLK.
Yeah.
Something. Give me something. Put the I have a dream at the bottom of it or something. Give me something.
What is a jersey this season? One of them colorways that were hidden to me. I can't remember what they are. What they were.
Y'all remember powder blue? The powder blue. The powder blue didn't look too bad though.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, I like them powder blue, bro. Was that powder blue? No, that powder blue. I kind of like that. At first, I didn't think it, but then I looked last year. I said, but that powder blue kind of hit with the powder blue.
It looked too bad. Let me see, what year was that? Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up. I don't know why my dang table, my desk shaking. Atlanta Hawks. Let's see. Jersey history. There we go. Let's see what they got here. Yeah, because it ain't really no news going on with the Hawks, man. Same, I mean.
You won't get no action to close to draft time. That's when stuff will start moving. Either way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, guys. What y'all think of these jerseys right here? Let me see. Hold up. Do. Let me see if y'all can see these.
I don't catch much from the first one.
Okay, so you got the 20.
I hated that one. What that top left one? What year was that?
This one?
Yeah, that top left. I hated that thing.
That's a throwback when they did.
Yeah, it was a throwback now, but when they wore them thing, I think Steve Smith and I hated them jerseys.
That's the MLK John, 25-26.
That they get them powder blue and white. Yeah, I'm with that.
This what we ran last year.
Yep. I'm with the powder blue and white.
23-24.
The other ones are fine, but I like that powder
Bro,
blue.
they keep recycling the same shit.
Yeah.
The statement jersey never changes, huh? Look at that. 21. Wait. Okay, so they 2021 statement. Damn, they the same thing. They laziest. Nike, y'all lazy. This is the one I need right here. You see this one, Foot?
Yeah. Yeah, I know which one. Yeah, if I see
I still need to cop this one. Damn.
I don't know if I with that Peachtree one. That's the Peachtree one, right?
Yeah, I thought it was kind of dope though. I thought it was kind of dope. Y'all not messing with this right here? People used to hate these triangle joints.
No, actually, I like them triangle joints.
Every time I see the triangle, I immediately think
I like the red and white. I don't know about the black one.
Let me see here. This one was fine. I thought this was kind of dope. This Peachtree one right here, 1920. Damn, that's 5 years ago already. Damn. This shit was ugly. I ain't even think about buying this shit right here.
What?
This one right here.
Oh yeah, that's ass.
But the worst one since Trae Young been here, this shit right. I don't know what they was thinking with this shit.
How long they had that?
That was 17, 18. Oh, we got Trae the year after this. My bad.
Yeah, man, them more than last. How many times they wore them? About 3-4 times?
This shit is pure tea.
I don't even remember them jerseys.
Who co-signed? Who signed off on this shit right here? Who co-signed on this shit right? This look like, bro. This don't even look like a NBA jersey. It looked like something you could have made that up on 2K.
Hey man, look like some stuff I be seeing in the tournaments, man.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. Look like an AAU jersey, man. This junk ugly, bro. I was like, who thought this was fire? Who thought this was fire, dog? I don't know, man. But
like I said, man, I don't even remember wearing them. How many times did we wear?
I can't, bro. I can't even remember.
The City Edition. So yeah, man.
Maybe one. This was kind of cold though.
That throwback, yeah, that throwback is cool.
Right here. This was kind of cold though. I ain't gonna lie. That's kind of cold. Young guys, y'all can style this right here, young guys. I was gonna say YNs, YGs.
There you
YGs,
go.
Young gentlemen. This right here, you can style this right here.
And that's the real throwback, Pete Maravich days.
You can style that one. Shoot. I actually like the one you hate. What? Ain't no way you like.
Hold on. Goddamn. Demond don't knock this self off. He hit the wrong button. Let me bring back up. Oh, here you come back up.
My bad. I hit the wrong button. I thought I was on the damn jersey shit.
Yeah, he ducked himself all the way up.
Yeah. This right here, KB, ain't no way. Ain't no way you like this.
Bring it back up.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Hold up. Let me pull it back up. My bad, guys. This ugly thing right here, this what you talking about? Ain't no way, bro. You couldn't pay me to wear that. You couldn't pay me to wear that. Hold up. What the homeboy talking about? I'm telling y'all, we're just looking at trading back this year. That 6 pick, the Hawks will remove the trade up for its 13th pick in the future and get who? Damn, who they going to get? Circle K? Because if they ain't going, I mean, who they gonna get at 6?
Man,
I mean, if you trading up, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're trading up to 6, right, it got to be a starter. Why would you trade up to get somebody that's not gonna start?
Bro, can I address something real quick to mine? Because
Go ahead.
people throwing all these proposals out, right? I mean, ain't nothing against their ideas, but you got to understand what makes sense. First, hey, what we think about trading back to get more picks? Or, bro, I know before till I figure out what they're trying to do. If they're trying to win now, trade them picks. So obviously they're not trying to really do it now. So guess what? Keep the 13 and 22nd pick and pick. Keep the 13 and pick. Don't package the 13 pick up. I package the 20. What is it? 22nd? We got 22nd, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I package that up, but I'm picking that 13. For me, I need some kind of big guy. That's just what I want for that pick. But I'm using that pick. I'm not trading to get another pick or whatever, right? That's just my stance. If the Hawks were trying to win now, which I don't think, that's why I changed my stand about trading them down pick. So guess what? Keep on building.
I mean, if it's there, like I pretty much agree with what you were saying. If you're trying to win now, you need to trade the picks and go get veteran players to Cam. I've seen people mention the Cam Johnson move. But I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. Okay. I've said this already, but I'm gonna just say it again. Now, y'all know I love going big game hunting, even though we never get no big game, right? But looking at the way we're currently set up, right? It's not even worth going after unless we getting rid of just junk for say a Kevin Durant. It ain't even worth giving up them young players to go get KD.
Exactly. Thank you.
KD maybe and KD probably give you maybe 2 years at that elite level.
But we need way more to go with him than just
right. That's what I was about to say. I was just about to say that because then you still got to add more guys to the team because you had to give up so many of your young guys. So I mean, the smart move, in my opinion, would be use your picks, take the best player available at 13, or if you can trade up and go get a Circle K for your big, you do that. But I don't see nobody else you would trade up and take. And I'm just going off what Nam said. Even if the Hawks did move up at 6, I mean, who else you gonna take there besides Circle K?
But even then, man, I mean, you got to look at it, man, because you're gonna have to give up stuff for that, right?
Yeah, let me drop this thing real quick.
I'm out of the giving up something game right now, based off how we sit. I'm just look at OKC, look at Indiana. Those the blueprint. So just build, like I said earlier. This year, when the beginning of last year, I said this year was a watch. We're trying to get flexible. We become more flexible. This is year 1. I said it take us 3 years to really start competing. Year 2, we could compete. I mean, for a championship. That's what I'm talking about competing. Now, if something happens, if stuff flow the right way, we get lucky or whatever, then we can be competing now. I mean, next year. But stuff got to roll. That's all it is. But getting a KD, getting a Giannis, no, I'm not giving up the farm for them dudes. They're not that special to me. I'm sorry. Every folks looking at he's an MVP. First question I ask them, how do you get an MVP? It's not by performance. It's not. And that's what I've debated with a lot of people. MVP, the only requirements is the votes, right? So, again, none of that, like Trae Young, they made the All-Star game. Okay, he had the stats to make it. Oh, well, the team ain't win. No, the All-Star is for the individual, right? So to me, based on what them other folks going in, he should have made the All-Star clean last year. I stood up for that. Regardless, I want to trade. We got to be real about it. So, but he won. So it's a popularity contest, like I said. it's a popularity contest. These NBA awards, I wish we go back to like it was in the old days, what it won. Because whoever the NBA want to push, they're gonna push. I think they're learning though. This year showing them. See, nobody know the finals game, the first finals game this year, it wasn't watched that much. These folks again, they ain't studying this trash no more. But yeah. What's up, Mario? How you doing, bro?
What's
Mario
going on,
chilling, boy.
Salute, Mario. Mario not on the couch, and he not on the couch.
Oh, I bet he on the couch.
He not in the car.
Hold on, Mario. Where you sitting at, Mario?
I'm trying to look. Oh, you in the
He on
bed?
couch.
No, I knew he was in the bed. I knew it. That's why I had to turn my head sideways real quick. That's why I was like, hold up. Mario only be in a couple places. When Mario come up here, he only in a couple places: the car, the bed, or that couch. He in 3 spots.
Yo, I just be chilling, man. I'm a little bit under the weather right now, so
you all right, man? What you got over there, man? You got the heebie-jeebies?
yeah, man. I caught one of them summer colds, bro.
Ooh.
Hold on, what RJ at though? RJ, where you at? Where you sitting at? In the chair,
man.
on the bed?
Man,
You
I'm
know
in
the
the
bed?
office. I'm in the office today, man.
Listen, hey, I'm just glad RJ growing that mustache and that goatee back. That's all I'm glad about. Okay, Mario. I mean, RJ came up here with that naked face, man, looking like a shade coochie, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh,
He looked like a totally different person with no facial hair. I was like, and he came up here. I had to look for a second. I was like, you ever see somebody when they do something, and I'm looking, I'm like, he done changed something. What the heck is it?
Hey, man, listen, when you go in them corporate offices, man, you have to look a little different so you can get what you need up out of them. You know what I mean?
That old code switching.
Yeah, man. Y'all know how that go, man.
I feel you, man. I feel you.
Hey, boy, yeah, boy.
What you thinking right now, RJ, about what's your thoughts about the draft so far? You think the Hawks should trade up? Trade those
you know what, man? With the Hawks are picking, I don't really see a big difference between the guys that we would pick at 13 and the guys that we could trade up for. I mean, if we trade up, there's only 3 guys that I would want. That would be Cooper Flag, Bailey, and what's the other kid in the top 3? What's his name? Is Ace Bailey, Cooper Flag, and
VJ.
Yeah, one of those guys. If we can't trade
I can't
up,
say your last name, but it's VJ. That dude.
yeah.
Else
If we
electric.
can't trade up for one of those 3 guys, man, just stay where you at. Just stay where you at, because I don't really see a big difference between. Because the draft is so deep this year, man. It's real deep, man. Pause.
Hey, stop that foolishness. Stop that foolishness.
It's a lot of. Hey,
it's real deep. Ooh,
hey,
Man,
man,
you weren't trying to go to that thing.
Hey, but if we stay at number 13, man, I like it's like 20 guys who I can select at 13, man. You got Cedric Coward, he looks real good. A guy that can shoot the 3. A lot of people think Trae Young, no, what's the kid's name? The sharpshooter from Texas.
Oh, bro, he a top 5. He top 5, top 6 pick, bro.
Oh, man, a lot of people talking about he might fall. A lot of people think Derek Queen might fall, Con Canopal might fall. So I feel like the Hawks can really stay where they at, man, and get a talent, man. Long as we get one of them centers y'all been talking about, because I like the Yang dude and I like the Maxine Renault, but I like them more or less at 22. So but man, I think I like the direction the Hawks is going to. Man, one thing I will say, I think Foot had brought it up, man, just trading trading for star talent, man. That sounds good. I wouldn't mind it, but I tell you, man, I would not want to end up like how the Phoenix Suns looking right now. You know, you traded so much assets, man, and y'all and man, they couldn't even make the play-in. Like, I would hate to see our team like that. You know,
yeah.
So that's my only thing about trading. So,
and here's the thing, right? What makes it difficult is we don't have that second star player, right? Meaning this, you don't have that second $40-50 million contract to where you could just trade 1 or 2 guys to match the money for a Giannis. Since we're so cheap and our players on cheap money. That's why it takes a JJ at 30. It takes a combo at 16, and you're still short. You know, so now you got to throw picks. Now you got to do this. So that's what makes trading difficult, and that's why I was saying you know, I like big game hunt, but when you really sit down and you look at the reality of everything, okay,
Right.
I'm gonna say this again. I've said it up here millions of times. If you believed what you saw before Jalen Johnson goes down at 21, we was 21 and 19. If you believe that, then you really shouldn't have an issue with the team running back the core players.
Right.
If you believe in what you saw, and then you're just saying, I hope that the team can address the backup point guard position, the backup power forward position. If you can address those two with quality players, that's why I recommended. I don't know if y'all saw it on Twitter. I recommended, why not make a run for Chris Paul?
Yeah.
Because he 40.
Devon, can I ask
He not
something to
starting
that?
nowhere.
So
we don't need somebody to replace Trae because he's not signing that extension.
Okay, let's talk about. Let me address this real quick. So, Demond, I think what people need to understand, the question you just asked, what are you trying to accomplish? Are you trying to compete now, right? Or are you trying to continue to rebuild and get these players good?
If I may,
when you start bringing in, go bring in a KD or Giannis or whatever. It depends on the direction of the team because you don't want to get in a situation you just got out of.
Yeah.
Yo, when you trade, if you trade for a Giannis or KD, you already
that's
know
a
what
win
time
now move. We're not going to win now.
Yeah, you already know what time it is. Shout out my boy Cujo with the $2 super chat. He said, "Do we believe in white Bobby Brown as?" Talk about Quinn Snyder on that dope.
Hey, man, listen. You know, speaking of Quinn Snyder, man, you know, do I think he's a great coach? No. But do I think he's good? Yeah, I could call him a good coach. I wouldn't call him anything better than that.
Well,
but I mean, truth of the matter is, though, we need to me, man, I'm out on these believing just fully in the coaches, bro. We need these players to step up, man.
There you go.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing, though, RJ. You got players who ain't never won nothing at the NBA level.
That
right?
is true, man.
You got a coach who has won nothing at the NBA level. So
Absolutely.
how can you lead and you don't even know how to get there as the head coach?
That's a good question, man. Larry,
what's good, Larry?
What's going on, guys? Again, congratulations, bro. Nothing but success for your channel.
That,
on the upward. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. If you ain't sub yet, make sure you sub, man. Best Hawk content on the internet, period, point blank. For the fans, by the fans. All right. Only thing I'll fight back on the Giannis thing is that we ain't made the play in with what we had. So I mean, what are we doing? And I do like what Foot said. If we're trying to win now, then yeah, they'll try to do that. But if they're trying to build for the future, I want people to understand Trae don't fit this timeline anymore for the young core of this team. When you look at 22, 20, what? Jalen just turned 23. So yeah, I mean, if you're looking at Dyson, Zach, and JJ as your core players moving forward with Trae Young, most likely, if you stay put, then you're just hoping to be the 7th, maybe 6th seed if healthy.
But Larry, here's the thing though, it don't work without Trae. That's the problem with JJ Dyson. It don't work without him. Because
I disagree. And
I've seen them win without Trae Young.
I believe.
Look. I'll say this, RJ.
Yeah.
I don't want to waste Trae Young's career, but that's what's happened.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened. Okay. And we're hanging on to 21 for dear life. That's 4 years ago now.
Yeah.
The league ain't even the same. The East ain't the same. Everybody in the East looked at the Atlanta Hawk roster and said, we have to be better than them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened. Everyone that was below the Hawks, I'm looking at Nimhart warm up right now. Everyone that was under the Hawks have passed the Hawks.
I mean,
Okay,
but that's not
so
Trae Young's fault.
it's not Trae Young's fault.
He
It's
not the
not his
team.
fault, Damon.
He
But
not the team builder.
I understand that, but this is what I'm saying. We know what Tony Wrestler is, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Tony Wrestler is not gonna spend money. He's gonna find out the cheap way. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna re-sign Dyson or whatever for however much. He's gonna sign Trae Young for this amount of money extension, and then he's gonna trade Trae Young. Because if we don't make it out the play-in again, well, first of all, he's not gonna sign the extension. We don't make the play-in again.
Man,
And
that's
that makes his value infinitely worse. It makes his value infinitely worse.
220,
Huh?
Larry. I said Trae not gonna sign for 220. That's what they offer.
No. He's not gonna sign that. He's not gonna sign that.
Ooh,
Especially
man, that's a lot of
losing like
money
that.
to leave on
So
the table.
I understand. I wouldn't be mad at Trae Young if he requested a trade if we are playing team again. You know, there's a lot of people
wait that long because that'll give him a year to opt out. They're gonna have to extend him soon. They're gonna have to offer extension because that'd be stupid. Because if we go into this season with nothing, he can opt out at the end. They're not gonna.
Well, that's my whole thing. That's
kind
of my thing. Foot. At the end of this season, there was no word about extending Trae Young.
Well, like I told
normally,
you,
normally when the offseason happened, they start
that.
talking about that real quick, right?
Well, I'm just telling you, like I told y'all from inside source, they had a conversation before the season started with. That's why you heard shit out of Trae pushing out. I want to do this. He just said I want to win now.
I agree with that
conversation. I'm not privy to what it was, but the conversation was had.
Yeah.
So whatever they gonna do, I guess we're gonna find out eventually in a couple of weeks, few weeks.
If they do,
I think it's a prove a year. I don't think Trae signed nothing until it's a prove a year. They got to prove to him.
But if we let him get through next season, he can opt out. We're not going to allow him to get to that point.
Trust me.
You have to offer him now.
It don't matter. See, here's the thing. It don't matter if you offer him now, because his agent's not going to tell him don't sign nothing right now.
Exactly.
His agent is going to say, because this is if I'm Trae Young, this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to use my leverage to make the Hawks get better. That's why you used to see teams like players. If you go back 4 or 5 years, KD done it a couple times. LeBron was doing it all the time. That's why LeBron. That's why they will sign just 2-year deals with a player option. So that way they're not locked in. So a team could be like, you know what? We just going to blow it up since we got LeBron. Since we got this guy, we're going to blow it up. So if I'm Trae Young, I'm not signing nothing right now because I'm leaving my options open. Why would I want to sign an extension to a team? And then once I sign an extension and I'm locked in at 4 years, no matter what the money is, I'm locked in and I'm at the mercy. I have zero leverage after that. So if I'm Trae Young, hold on, let me finish and then let Kool-Aid tap in real quick for it. Then, and then if I'm Trae Young, I'm not signing nothing right now. I'm trying to see what are you going to do, Mr. Wrestler. And here's the thing: I believe that Tony Wrestler, and I've said it all the time, unless Trae Young asks for a trade, he's not getting traded. No. I don't believe Tony Wrestler will trade Trae Young, and that's something that he has to sign off on. And we know when Wrestler get attached to players, one, he gonna make sure they get paid. That's why John Collins got paid. So I don't think that Trae Young is going to get traded, right? I believe that Trae Young is going to say, hey, I'm trying to see if y'all going to put together a team around me that can compete for something. Okay, obviously it's hard to try to flip a team from a non-playoff team to a contender in one season without going after the biggest names and giving up all your stuff. But let me see if we can win 50 games. Let me see if we could be a top 6, a top 4 seed in the East before I make a commitment, a 4-year commitment to this organization and give up all my leverage. And here's my last point, then I'll go to Kool-Aid. And all this, I blame all this on the Atlanta Hawks. Because if you just would have sat down and built the team around the guy right the first 5 times, I mean, he been here 7 years. If you would have did it at the beginning, then maybe by this time, fans is like, you know what? We tried to do it around Trae. It just not working. This is the best we could get. But since they have not built around Trae Young until last year, where they started acquiring the dudes like the Dyson Daniels and stuff, then it's hard for me to sit here and be like, you know what? Trae should sign that. Because if I'm Trae Young, I'm not signing nothing. What's good, Kool-Aid?
Hey, what's up, guys? What's up, guys?
So Kool-Aid.
Hey, man. Hey, let's put it like this, man.
Hey, y'all know Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid done already talked to wrestler and them, so everything he about to say is
I'm gonna tell you, man. You know, front office already in force, man. They already ready to go, man. Let me tell you. This is with Coach Quinn, man. He on the clock, okay. That's front office. Because Tony wrestled them watching Rick Carlisle and what he doing as being a championship coach, and they're also looking at this is 3rd year for him to strike out, so he's on the clock. Now, as for Trae Young, the agreement was great. Trae Young is sitting back waiting on the agreement to be finished by the ownership, because Trae Young agreed to stay throughout his whole process of his contract if they'll keep with in the agreement of them putting the team together for a championship. Now, Tony Wrestler, he loved Kevin Durant, and Trae loved Kevin Durant. And if they feel like this is what's going to give them a better chance to get a championship, and then start building around them two, that's what they thinking about doing. Trae just gonna wait and see what the trade and see what Unson them gonna do. After the draft, not the trade, but the drafts. So he waiting to see what the draft's gonna be. The Yang name keep coming up in the front office and with the team. I don't know about Renault, but I know Yang name keep coming up. Roland also talked about Yang. I don't think any of the other mock drafts that they putting out there that the Hawks gonna be looking at, unless Trae Johnson fall to him, or what's the other guy?
Wait, let me add. Is Trae Johnson? He's the kid from Texas, right?
Right, yeah. He's the kid from Texas. He led college in scoring.
That's what I was hoping for.
He's a tall.
The only way the Hawks get him, the Hawks had to trade up. He won't get out the top 10, bro.
Yeah, if he don't fall, then he won't get him. But the Hawks is looking at they still looking at Yang. Now my hope is that they get Yang and Renault, and I think they still looking at something like that. Hope they don't get talked into going to get one of those little short point guards to add to the team when they can go get a vet to be a backup point guard. But Trae Young not going nowhere, man. He gonna sit back and see if the team gonna make one of those big moves. I ain't gonna talk about it. I'm gonna let y'all go in. Then I'm gonna come back later on and show some of these mock trades, not the drafts, but the mock trades that have came up that I'm looking at right now. So but the Hawks Trae Young not going nowhere. Front office made agreement. If Trae was gonna leave, he would have left and then left DJ Murray here if he was gonna leave. But they agreed that DJ Murray can be traded. You're gonna stay, Trae, and what we're gonna do the best we can to try to build this team around you to get a star, a really good superstar, and to put some players around you.
Well, I will say this though.
If we don't get KD, is Trae Young gone? Or you changing your mind?
No. We don't get KD. If we don't get KD, he's not gonna change, but he gonna appreciate it. Gonna be KD or Giannis. But then
we're not getting Giannis. We don't have enough to get Giannis.
Huh?
We don't have enough to get Giannis.
Yeah, we don't have enough to get KD.
I seen some trades.
I mean, you have to give up now. The first mock draft I saw on giving up Giannis, they would have to give up JJ, Ricochet, and Dyson,
and Okongwu.
And the Congo.
And Okongwu, right? And Okongwu.
That's way too much, man. That's way too.
And let me tell you something, guys. Let me tell you something. Y'all say that's too much, but those guys will not start on anybody else's team that we talking about.
It's not about starting on somebody's team, bro.
No. What I'm saying, man. What I'm saying, they go. What I'm saying,
you getting rid of a whole bunch of. We still need a bench.
Yeah, but you can go. Look.
You keep talking about starting on the team.
No, but y'all listen to what I'm saying. Let me finish. Listen to what I'm saying. When y'all be saying when we give up those guys, y'all acting like we giving up something way good.
No, I don't. That's not me.
So what I'm saying is that
on that real quick. I will say this, Kool-Aid. Look at the Phoenix Suns. That's exactly what they did. They went all in on KD, and look where they at now. That's all.
No. RJ, I beg the difference. They went all in on art. They went too far with getting
the point guard, the guard.
If they would have got Beal, they would have been good.
Yeah, exactly.
Beal eating up too much contract. If they just had Booker and all the money that Beal is taking up, and then could have got rid of Nurkic and did exactly what the Hawks did, then they would have been sitting pretty.
Yeah, cause Beal was the real ball.
Bradley Beal has a no trade clause.
Yeah, so that was the real ball right there.
Like if they didn't get Bradley Beal, that would have been perfect. But that Bradley Beal deal is killing them.
Yeah, so that's what killing them. That's what killing them right there.
What does a trade for KD look like for the Hawks? What is that trade?
So I saw. Hold up. I saw two trades that was ridiculous. It was 2 picks, Devin Vassell. It was our pick and another pick for San Antonio and Devin Vassell and like filler pieces.
3-team trade.
Yeah, and filler pieces for KD. Like that's crazy. So you telling me that all I would have to do? Look, man, I'm probably the biggest Dyson Daniels fan in this whole group. If they told me I could trade Dyson Daniels, filler, get a 3-team trade because all they want picks, somebody else want Nurkic and make the money work, man, I'm doing that in a heartbeat.
Y'all believe in KD
I'm gonna tell y'all like this. Just so y'all know where I stand. Just so people know where I stand, I'm gonna tell you right now. And I think I already said it, but let me say it again. I'm on team run it back, bro. I'm gonna run my core players back. I don't see a way we get KD. Like I'm not giving up. Okay, I'm investing in Dyson Daniels now. I got a year with this guy, and he showed me significant improvement. I can't just ship him off
especially offensively.
And until you extend him, he ain't costing me nothing but $7 million next season.
True, very true.
I can't get rid of. I'm not getting rid of Jalen Johnson. I'm not getting rid of Jalen because he showed me he a 20-10 guy. I'm taking another roll of the dice with him. I can't get rid of. I'm not getting rid of Zach. Not after 1 year when he finished the season on a nice little roll. Now, if there's a way where I could get rid of Kool-Aid's guy, T-Man, if I can get rid of T-Man, if I can get rid of what's my boy name?
Yeah, we don't have the picks. If we had our own picks, we could have.
I can get rid of Niang, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it's probably
we could use our picks and the picks we got to get Kevin Durant.
It's probably smarter for the Hawks if we talking real smart front office moves. Use it. You got 2 options. Use the picks for young guys that you can develop. Obviously, who you pick in the 13 need to be somebody that can give you 5 to 10 minutes in Atlanta. The 22nd pick, he don't have to be as polished. He could be somebody who giving me minutes in College Park. Okay, whether it's a big, whether it's another wing. They need to address the backup point guard position. In my opinion, they need to get a veteran back there. And that's why I keep bringing up Chris Paul. He's 40 years old. He's not starting for nobody team no more, right? Why not come to Atlanta, back up Trae Young, right? And I will say, and people can say what they want about Chris Paul, but everywhere he's went, them teams start winning games. Even when he was at OKC, when it was him and Dennis Schroeder back there. But smart money. Okay, the only way the Hawks need to move up in the draft is if you getting somebody who's going to start. Don't move up to 6 to get a guy to come off the bench, and then we on another. We gotta wait a year, or you gonna put him on minutes restriction. Okay,
I agree with that.
If you gonna move up the top 7, top 6. It better be somebody who going to start day one for this organization.
Stay at 13.
If they're not going to start day one, just stay at 13 and 22nd. And get whoever you got a best player available. Okay, whoever the best player available at the time, get said player. But we're not in the position, and I say it again. I'm a big game hunter. We're not in a position to go big game hunting and be effective because we're gonna end up having to gut
I agree with that.
You're gonna have to gut the team, and then if Trae or Giannis, one of them is 25 games, we screwed.
Hey, I want to.
But Damon, do you think that Tony Wrestler do that?
Is everybody? I'm just curious. Is everybody out on Kobe Buffkin? Is everybody out on Kobe Buffkin? As far as
look, I ain't out on Kobe Buffkin. He a first round pick, bro. The dude show you. Listen, don't let Matt. Okay, don't let Matt influence how you feel about Buffkin. Listen,
it ain't got nothing to do with Matt.
You have Buffkin. You're seeing him in the G League. What he show you? This what he show you at the G League. That he don't need to be down there, that he better than all them niggas down there because he was putting up putting up insane numbers like he was playing in China or something. So we already know he's better than the G League player. He is a real NBA guy. You have to give this guy at a minimum. You got to give him a season, and you got to give him some real minutes to make a contribution. You can't have him coming off the bench. Well, he gonna come off the bench, but I mean, you can't have him playing spot minutes.
Yeah, let me add something.
That's what he's gonna do, Damon.
But he's not gonna be here, man. I'm telling you.
Big Krejci.
I like Buffkin, man. I really.
I'm not playing Kobe Buffkin over Big Krejci. I'm not playing him over Terrence Mann. There's nobody he plays over on this roster.
He's not gonna be here. Kobe's not gonna be here, man. Believe me, Kobe's not gonna be here,
bro.
He a first round, right?
I don't care, bro. Did it matter when we got rid of Amari Spellman?
Did you see how Kobe
Amari Spellman was a late ass first round pick, like 30.
He's still a first round pick.
But hold on, Larry, check this out. Let the guy. I watched Kobe before he got here, so I like him, right? It ain't had shit to do with what Matt said. I paid attention to his basketball skill on the floor when he got opportunity. So I'm not. If I can get a 4 year and then make a judgment call, then I'll do that. I'm not saying no. Yeah, he gone. That's not what I'm saying. So let me address the other thing. You know, I was waiting my turn. Let me address the other thing. You know, DeMar, I know you talked about we ain't Trace. Somebody said Trace's timeline is not. I think Larry, it's not in his timeline right now with how we building this team with them young guys. That's one of the things I'll be talking about. Right. That's number one. Number two, the Hawks hadn't done Trae Young wrong, right? Because the nigga $220 million. Plus the other whatever his first contract signed. So he got paid for his services, right? So the Hawks ain't doing wrong. 3, you don't build around a 6'1" point guard that weigh 160 pounds. There's no way you can do that. Number 3. Number 4, it takes 2 to tango. We can't sit here and say, Tony, don't spend no money. I've been advocating, don't spend no money if it don't make no sense. Don't just go get this star, if you're not really your other parts of the team. All this go get this superstar, still trash. Look at OKC, look at Indiana. That's what I've been pushing for the last few years for this team. Stop rushing it, right? Stop just going to throw money at it. But nothing. But again, you said the Hawks ain't built around who's wanting to come here, who's wanting to deal with it.
But this is the problem.
So hold on. But you can't say the Hawks ain't done nothing, right?
They haven't.
Who? They can't just go get who they want.
Why they can't? Yes, they can.
No, they can't.
Yeah, they can.
No, they can't.
Yes, they can. Everybody got a price in the league.
everybody got a price, but
it's all about do you want to pay that price?
You want to
get
bankrupt the team?
player?
No, I'm not overspending for players. That's what a lot of y'all fans wanted.
No, what I'm saying is you're saying this is the problem, right? When you say you can't build around a little guard, that's not Trae Young's fault. You know whose fault that is? That's the Hawks' fault. Because the Hawks should have got somebody that they could build around then. How long does it take for you when you
I agree with you that.
You had Luka Doncic. You had him. You chose Mr. Wrestler. You had Luka Doncic. Tell me you can't. So you can.
I would have kept that. I would have kept that. But I didn't have no thought one way or the other.
That's my thing. You had a guy that fit whatever metrics people want to have.
But that's not building around Trae Young, though.
The owner decided to trade him for the, as y'all like to say, the 6'1", 150-pound guy. So when the owner decided to do that, the owner should have had a plan on how you build around said player. He been here 7 years. And then guess what? How long does it take for you to say, if you the owner, NBA, the president, look at this team and be like, you know what, guys? Maybe we should pivot and get somebody else we can build around, but
that's
still.
What you saw at the beginning of last season.
But still,
that go back to why I said they taking back over what's going on.
You still have Trae Young
instead of getting DJ, which was dumb.
That's your front office. Your front office did that.
I know that. That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying people blame Trae. This is what I don't understand. I don't understand how people blame Trae Young. He's not Trae's fault. The moves.
It's not Trae's fault. Who's blaming?
The dude been here 7 years, and you telling me right now they just figured out, you know what, man? Maybe it's not smart to build around this guy because he's short. Come on, man. Who's supposed to be the smart guys in the front office?
The NBA is changing. The NBA is changing, just like they traded Luka. It's changing.
It ain't changing. No, bro. The Knicks showed you can compete with Brunson. I mean, with a guy like Brunson, you can compete. They won 50 games.
Can you win championships?
They was competing.
Can you win championships?
Yes, you can. You can.
They at the crib.
Yeah.
Only Isaiah Thomas has won.
It happens. It happens. Guess who else at the crib? Guys with big guards. They at the crib too.
That's why I keep talking about building a team of young guys who get up and down the floor. He can play defense. What do you see? Defense.
Everybody, let's be honest.
Movement. People moving.
Let's be real here. Everybody on these teams can't defend. Okay. SGA is not a good on-ball defender. And he's 6 what?
Demond, team defense wins, not individual by itself. You got to know how to play team defense. Know how to rotate, know how to switch. So that's what I always talk about.
Go back to last year and the year before that when I used to tell y'all this. When everybody used to blame the defense on Trae Young, and I used to tell people this. You don't give up 120 points a night because of one guy. That's not one guy.
I'm going to challenge you on that because I showed several times what this dude running around Trae. It ain't all on him, but
so who giving up the points? So who giving up the points when Trae Young on the bench? Who giving up the points?
A huge problem. When he was off the bench,
where's all this defense?
What happened on that run last year out the West Coast? What happened on the run when he was out this year? Stuff with
what happened? What happened to the run when we was in the playoffs and he beat the Celtics? What happened on the run in the conference final? What happened on the run we did this year in the NBA Cup with Trae? So what I'm telling y'all is this. What I'm saying is,
hey, guys, look, come on, bro. You know what happened on those runs. You know what happened here with G Leaguers.
It wasn't a run.
G Leaguers.
Y'all try to talk about.
But it wasn't Trae Young. It was G Leaguers. But
y'all trying to tell me that the team defense.
G Leaguers.
No.
Both times in the play-in last year and this year, when we went into that play-in with G Leaguers. We had to sign. We had to give G Leaguers contracts, man. G Leaguers. That's the problem, dude.
And they're
G Leaguers. Players
we wouldn't have no championship with Luka.
No, you know why A1 why we wouldn't have a championship? Because what don't change. Let me tell you what don't change about the Atlanta Hawks.
Tony Wrestler.
The front office, the way the front office operates, it never changes. from the ASG to Tony Wrestler. It never changed.
Luka would have left us a long time ago.
Yeah, Luka would have been left.
Being honest, Luka would have left a long time ago.
But
Luka would have left us, bro.
This is the thing. This is what I'm trying to tell people about Trae Young. Okay, this is how I look at Trae. I look at Trae as a championship piece. He don't have to be the number one guy. He don't have to do that. What I want from Trae Young is one thing that he does that nobody else on the team can do, even Murray, is his court vision. It's elite. His passing is elite. And it's been plenty of times when Murray was on the court, and I'm sitting there like, nigga, why you just didn't throw that alley-oop? Why you ain't make that pass? That's a Trae Young pass. That's the pass you make.
You don't have
that
vision.
Once again, for what I was saying is my major point was this. Somebody should have recognized in the front office and said, you know what, guys?
I agree.
Maybe, and you got to be, and y'all heard me say this plenty of times, good front offices has executives who are forward thinkers. They should have been like, you know what? This should have been like 4 or 5 years ago, where they should have been like, you know what? We see how the NBA is going, how it's moving. We need to get more length on this team to help on the defensive side of the ball, because we got a short point guard. They never done that. They just started doing it.
Agreed.
Like, it's crazy to me.
And I think we
Hey man, hold on, man. The finals on, man.
Yeah.
Oh man,
hey, listen, man. I feel like we owe it to Trae, man, to really put some real pieces around him. Guys with height, guys with bigger guys. We owe it to him to do that, man, because we haven't seen it done yet. Now
this is what I'm saying, RJ. How do you expect Trae Young to win, right? And you look at the guys we had start with him, like Kool-Aid said, bro, you run out. Everybody know how much I love Mo G. But I said it all last year. He should have been in the G League, and we starting this guy.
That's right.
Yeah.
How many minutes, bro? Barlow gets no play on no other team that finished better than we did.
Hey, man, we had Carson Wallace backing them up, man. Like,
bro, they was getting good. They was getting major minutes. And people mad that, Trae Young ain't do. Look who he out there with.
Yeah, man, that's
what Quinn Snyder had to deal with.
Yeah, and
that's why I told you, Tank. And that's why I told you. I told you that Landry Fields and Quinn Snyder wasn't on the same sheet of music. You told me they was.
That's the team he wanted.
Listen, man, Trae.
He said, "I don't want Pascal Siakam. I want Kobe Bumpkin."
Oh my God, Pascal.
That's his team.
Pascal wasn't gonna change the.
That's what it wasn't gonna change anything. I keep bringing up.
Hey, what you talking about? Trae Young went to the finals with Gallinari. Went to the finals with Gallinari and Lima Pepper Lou. That's who he went to the finals with. That's who he went to the finals with.
Shout out Tank Snyder.
I love how people just poo-poo the Eastern Conference MVP, but go ahead. Yeah.
Hey,
I love how y'all
Pascal is good. Pascal
he good. He in the final.
That would be the best player Trae Young ever played.
Meanwhile, Quinn Snyder ass can't even sniff a conference final.
I'm good with Quinn. I seen enough last year. I'm good with Quinn.
And you know what, D-Mac?
Hold on. When the Hawks were healthy,
okay, so you good with Quinn.
Bro,
you was good game in the play-in.
Bro, we were 500. Let's stop it.
Hold on.
Hey,
he was
games over 500. You talking about
top teams though? He was beating the top teams in the East.
But we're a totally different team.
He couldn't even beat the Wizards.
The only thing I can give you about Quinn Snyder is, man, I do like what's going on in the G League. That's one thing I can give you.
He's a player development.
That's going on in the G League, man.
Develops players. That's what he does.
Maybe we need
hey,
to
Tank, are we the same team we was at the beginning of the season? Not even talking about JJ.
Hey, maybe
the injuries killed us.
No. Not JJ. Don't worry about JJ. Okay, he hasn't been here for 2 years, so I don't even think about JJ right now. Look at the team that we fundamentally changed. No more Clint Capella, no more DeAndre Hunter. We aren't the same because we were leaning more towards defense when DeAndre Hunter and Clint was in the starting lineup. Then that's why you can't use that example like, hey, when we were healthy, we were top 13 in defense. We don't even have that roster anymore. Okay, so
what I'm
we
saying
can't take the microcosm of we were good or winning when we were fully healthy because we're not even the same team. So you can't say coming into the next season that we can produce like that. We don't even have that roster. The roster that what we had, we reverted back to not playing defense. We reverted to one person trying to run around. We don't have a shot blocker. We don't have a rim protector. You know what I'm saying? So you got to have, bro.
Quinn played Ning Yang,
I'm
T-Man,
looking at it and everybody
and
keep going back to the
LeVert
first
more
week
than he
of the
played
first
our
month of
than
the
he played the
season.
players that's supposed to be on the team.
Lad talk.
Go ahead.
It frustrates me because people try to bring up the beginning of the season when JJ was healthy as a barometer of what the team is, but it's not even the same team. It's not even the same roster. None of them guys except for JJ is coming back. There's no Clint. There's no DeAndre Hunter. There's no Larry Nance who had a hot streak. None of them guys is there. So we can't just say, look what Quinn was doing with this, because that was a microcosm of the season. It wasn't even the whole season. Yeah. JJ was out more than he played. Like, what? I don't know, man.
Hey, man, somebody need to buy JJ some hot top.
We really need to be worried about JJ's health. We need to be worried about JJ's health.
From his leg to his shoulder, man.
Freak accident. That's all it was. JJ gonna be good, man.
I think JJ gonna be fine, man. Listen, man. One thing about
Jalen, get out of here. I need to watch these finals, man. I'll catch y'all later, man.
Hey, I'm about to hop off here about 10 minutes. One thing about Jalen Johnson, okay, he is a physical player, dog. If you watch his moves to the lane, he gets a lot of contact, especially with the shoulder. So I mean, he's not gonna give you 80 games. If he can give me, like I said, if he can give me 70 games in the playoffs, I could deal with that.
I would love that if he could give me 70 games
in the playoffs. I can deal with that.
I don't know if he can do that.
Like I said, I got the Hawks right now. Right now, before the draft, I got us a top 6 seed. I got us winning about 40. Don't go off my win total, but I will put in. If anybody want to take my bet, I'm betting money we finish 6 seed or better next year.
Hold on, does it depend? Does it depend on who we taking the draft?
You gonna stay pat?
Yep, we're gonna be 6 seed or better next
year.
We're
gonna be 6 seed. We stay pat. Hold on. Don't make no moves.
Does it
only thing you got to do, Kool-Aid, is address the backup point guard. Just address my bench, basically the backup point guard, the backup wing / power forward, and get me and I need a backup big because they're gonna start again this year. So
who would you rather have, Chris Paul or Kobe Buffkin? Because he's holding up a roster spot.
Chris Paul.
No, I'm going to get Chris Paul, but I'm gonna go get Chris Paul, but I'm Kobe Buffkin gonna get some burn. He a first round pick.
Yeah,
I need to see what I got.
Yeah.
I got to see what I got before I.
That is true, man. You have to see what you got in Buffkin, though, man. Chris Paul, but you're right about that. We don't even know.
He only missed it. He's missed the games due to injury, not due to poor play.
Right.
So, I mean, I don't even think Kobe Buffkin.
Y'all won't be mad if he get traded, though, right?
Huh?
Y'all won't be mad if he get traded, though, right?
I wouldn't be mad.
He ain't really, bro. I don't think the Hawks not gonna do shit for real.
He don't have
any value. He don't really have any value.
Yeah, I mean, Buffkin don't really have value.
Ain't no value there, man.
Believe me. Before they put him on the floor to look bad again, and they can get him on a trade before the season start, they gonna do it, bro.
Hey,
if they put him on the floor and he get injured or he look bad again, they not gonna get nothing for him. But right now they can still get a little bit of something from him. He's still shining like a little glimmer. Still got a little glimmer. And like I said, I think Okongwu and Kobe, they already shopping them. LA have already reached out for Okongwu to come with them. And Okongwu and Terrence Mann and Kobe Buffkin has already been put in a package to be traded together. Either Okongwu and Terrence Mann gonna go out together, or Kobe Buffkin and Okongwu gonna go out together, or either Kobe Buffkin and Ning Yang gonna go out together. One of them guys gonna go out together.
What's the return on that? What are we getting back in return?
Okongwu, we have no center on this roster right now.
They're gonna get
not
they're
going
gonna
anywhere.
get a player for him. They'll get a player for him.
Too late. We don't have a center on this roster. He's not
they're
going
gonna draft
anywhere.
they're gonna draft a
Even
center, man.
Even if they draft a center,
I just saw him talking, man. I just saw him talking. They already talking about drafting a center and moving emoji into that spot.
One center. You need at least two.
Yeah, but if they do what I say do, they would draft the Twin Towers. They're gonna be fine. They'll be the starter.
You still need a backup center though.
You still need a backup center. Nance, if they keep Nance would be a backup for power forward center. And if they keep Barlow, they're gonna stay packed with the young boy. If they're gonna stay packed like that, they're gonna stay like that.
They need to
Barlow. Lance contract is more valuable.
When they trade Ning Yang and Terrence Mann, they're gonna trade them for some more vets, for some additional vets, man. And this is the draft.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Niang, if he get traded, he not getting moved until trade deadline.
Deadline. Exactly.
Well, they got
and they're not drafting. They're not gonna draft no two centers. That's crazy.
I'm gonna read this mock draft, then I'm gonna shut up.
What you think?
The mock draft that they have coming up is acquire Christoph Porzingis from the Boston, sending Terrence Mann and George Niang.
Why would we want Porzingis? That dude had an injury. Nobody knew what it was.
Yeah, I'm just saying. The other one is saying the Hawks getting Kevin Durant from the Suns. They want to send Zachary Ricochet, Okongwu, Terrence Mann, and a 25 first round pick.
Hell no.
Man, that's
so
crazy.
I go to State Farm and read it myself and protest if they did that.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
Hey, Demar, what you think about the Hawks taking Rasheed Fleming at 13?
Yes.
I will say this. He would check.
He's a need. It's something that we
need. However,
first thing me and you agreed on, Tank.
Okay.
Yeah, the Chief Fleming, that dude.
Larry and Tank, look at the competition the kid is playing.
I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about the competition because we see.
Look at the competition. RJ. Look at the competition that Kawhi Leonard played against.
Exactly. Hold on. Look at Jalen Williams.
He played at San Diego State.
Jalen Williams played at.
Did you know that?
If you're trying to use Jalen Williams, then why not just go Cedric Howard? Why not just go? Cedric Howard is a 3-and-D guy. He can shoot the ball. He can guard positions.
No, I'm talking about Fleming is the best defender in the draft. That's what I'm talking about.
He can't shoot a lick.
He can't shoot.
RJ, you never seen film. You never seen
Fleming can shoot. Fleming can shoot,
just
bro.
say you never
All
seen
the
him.
analysts that I've been looking
He's
at about
6'9", bro.
Okay.
6'9".
Go look at his numbers.
Let's say you never seen him before.
Yeah, go look at his numbers.
Just say you never seen him before. Because anybody that's seen Fleming, he be shooting in people's eyes, bro.
And then look though. Look.
I don't know. Yo,
he can back up Jalen Johnson. Jalen Johnson been hurt, so we can fill in with Fleming.
That kid will pull in your face, like pass it to him, hand down, man down.
Too.
Hey man,
defender. We need defense.
You never watched Fleming. Just say you never watched Fleming.
I've never watched him.
No, you never watched.
Go watch Rasheed Fleming
on Fleming. Go watch right now when the stream ends. Okay, son.
I'm big on what guys. I'm big on who guys play in college, man. I'm big on that. I'm big.
Forget all that, bro.
That don't factor nothing for me.
Yeah, this ain't football,
it does
bro.
It's all about for me with the NBA. It's all about the skill set. Like if you can shoot,
the measurables.
Yeah, if you can shoot, you can shoot. It don't matter who you playing against. If you can shoot, if you athletic, you athletic. It don't really matter.
RJ, I promise you, brother. Just
hold on.
Watch the film.
Hold on, Steph Curry with the Davidson. Nobody was talking about
he went to that's a dime a dozen, bro. Dime a dozen, bro. You don't. How many Steph Currys have we pulled out of the draft?
It's about the eye test and the measurables, bro. That's what it's about.
Hey man, not for me, man. Not for me. I don't agree with the Rasheed Fleming pick, man. If you're gonna go that route,
who you want at 13? Who you looking
man?
at?
The guy that I like at number 13, like I mentioned before, I like Cedric Coward at number 13.
Bro, he mocked in the late, like in the 20s.
Bro, I don't care what that's talking about, man. Those people don't. Man, listen.
Wait, what? You just. Hold on. Hold on, RJ. Hold on. RJ, you just trashed Fleming based off what
school he went to.
Some analysts said, but then you gonna say you don't care what the analysts say about Howard. I mean, about
I've seen Coward. I've seen Coward play. I haven't seen Fleming play.
Bro, he marked like in the 20s, bro. I'm not taking him at 13. Hell no.
Please.
It's not even that. We don't need Coward. We need Fleming. We need a 6'9" forward with a 7'5" wingspan.
Actually, you probably need, if I had to pick, I would take somebody who could play the 3. You probably need a small forward.
But Fleming can play 3, 4, or 5. He can switch. And he's a versatile defender.
He can't play the 5. Let's be honest here. Okay.
But I'm saying though, at
the NBA level, he'll never play the 5.
But hold on. DeMar,
at the 3, is he lateral? Is his lateral quickness enough to keep up with 3s?
Yes. I'm talking about it. Look, I'm talking about in certain situations, you can put him at the 5 and play that small ball. You can do that.
I'm not
because
he's
well, you can though. You can.
Why would I put him at a 5 when I already got a 6'7" dude at the 5?
I'm not saying you should start. I'm not saying he should start at the 5.
No, but why would I ever do that? I already got a short guy playing the 5 for small ball.
Hey, man, so let me ask you this: Rasheed Fleming, pick 13.
Double not gonna be here.
Come in and I'm talking about take over a backup role. He can immediately come in and take over a backup.
Wait, who is that?
Fleming come
in and take over a backup role.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Backup, yeah.
And not just be out there, produce.
Yes, yes.
Y'all really not gonna get. Now you gotta remember now. Whoever we pick at 13, bro, they're not gonna get. They probably get about maybe I would guess 10 to 12 minutes a night. It ain't gonna be nothing impactful like that.
Nah, if you play defense, no. If you play defense, you're gonna play. If you play defense, you're gonna play.
I'm gonna tell you. Listen to me, RJ. Listen to me.
Okay.
Who we pick at 13, probably gonna get about 10 to 12 minutes a night.
That's not
Whoever we take at 22 gonna get a majority of their minutes at College Park, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because you're already young at every fucking position. You're already young. They need more experience. Dyson Daniels, more playing time. Ricochet need to stay on the floor. They was only giving him 21 minutes last year, so he already behind the power curve. What I'm explaining to y'all is this: there's nobody where we're picking at 13 that I will jeopardize any minutes from my other young guys. Okay, so
I can agree with that.
Rashard Fleming, you get about 10 to 12 minutes as a backup. But it's no way if he playing the 4, will I let him take away any of Jalen Johnson minutes?
That's not what I'm saying.
And guess what? If I resign Larry Nance, Fleming gonna be behind Nance as a 4. Hell, he might be behind. He might be behind.
He better than Larry Nance already.
He's not better than Larry Nance. Right?
He better than Larry Nance. He better than
Larry Nance is NBA proven, and Fleming is not.
And
here's another thing. He might be behind Mo G at the 4.
Guess what?
He better than Mo G too.
Yang at 22. If we drive Yang at 22, he has a chance to play 10 to 15 minutes also, because we still don't have a backup center. We all like Mo G, but he's more of a power forward than backup center.
It's all about if they resign Nance. I could see them trying to place, but if you look at last year, Quinn said he sees Larry Nance as a 4. He don't see him as a 5. That's why he didn't play him at the 5 till we got desperate.
So my thing is, if you can play defense, Quinn is gonna play you, bro.
Hey, listen,
that's not how he operates.
He did it with Dyson Daniels. He did it with Dyson Daniels.
No,
here's my thing though.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
We don't have a backup. We don't have a backup 5.
No, bro, listen to me. He had no choice but to play Dyson.
He had no choice.
And he has no choice but to play Rasheed Fleming. He plays.
Yes, defense. He does, because he don't play young guys like that.
If you play defense, you're gonna play. If you play defense.
I mean, just ask around. You got NBA players on YouTube saying it. Listen, Coach Quinn, he played NBA politics.
Who didn't? Who you talking about?
Emmanuel Mudiay said it. Quinn came up to him. He had a 20-point night. Listen to me. He said he had a 20-point night. Quinn came to him and said, "Hey, there's nothing you did wrong. You did everything right." But
it's the reason why
I got to play this other guy. And Moutier was like, why? He was like, because the other guy make $20 million.
Hey, man,
it's the reason why he's not in the league no more.
Jeff Teague, when Jeff Teague came out, Jeff Teague mentioned that you can come out as a young player, you can come off the bench and be killing it, but they won't start you over that vet.
They're not gonna do it, man. Like, I don't understand how some people just come up with this stuff, bro. The NBA always operates the same. Unless if you're not most of the time, if you a
name
top
one
5
player,
pick, if you're a top 5 pick in the NBA, you're definitely starting. Okay.
Right.
After the top 5, in the lottery, it just depends on what team you go to, what your opportunity gonna look like. Okay. Why do you think Halliburton was telling people who had point guards don't draft them, even though the Kings did it anyway? Because he knew, why would I want to go to a team where I don't have no opportunity? Why would I want to do that? Don't draft me if you already got a point guard. Listen,
that's why I say draft out of needs, man.
At 22, when you pick in 22, most of the time, that player is going to be in the G League. That's where he's going to get most of their minutes, because usually when you pick in that late, you're usually a playoff team.
Absolutely.
We're picking that late because we got the Lakers.
You got to pick.
Was what, 16?
You got the Laker pick at 13. At 13, you only start at pick 13. You're only starting if the player on the current team is just trash. And if you pick a Fleming, you got Richard Say as your small forward. You got Jalen as your power forward. He ain't taking none of their minutes. Okay. Then
That's
you
not
still
what we're
got
drafting him for.
Then you still got
backup. For depth.
Then you still got Moji. Then you still got Moji who could play the 4 or the 5. They're not gonna. He's not taking none of his minutes because you already got 3 years. You got 3 years invested in Mohamed Gay development. You think a rookie pick 13 is gonna stop that? Hell no. And he already know Quinn Snyder. Quinn Snyder already know him. Man, listen. Rasheed Fleming, like I told y'all, he gonna see about 10 to 12 minutes as a rookie, unless now if we come down with injuries, different story. But if we stay healthy, he probably gonna get about 10 to 12 minutes a night.
10, 12 minutes.
There's nothing wrong with that. I don't know why people be getting so offended by that. That's good.
That's good for Quinn
If he can come off the bench for 10 to 12 minutes and contribute, and then as a rookie next season, then that's when he try to talk to the coach. Hey, I would like a bigger role with you. But now,
with our new coach.
Yeah, we're not a completely tanked team to where you pick at 13 and that person really got a shot to be a starter or get major minutes. Not gonna happen because you already got guys in that spot and you got backups in that spot. But if I'm Quinn Snyder, there's no way Rasheed Fleming is getting minutes over Moji, Jalen Johnson, Ricochet, if I resign Larry Nance, because one, I know them already.
So DeMar, you have the Hawks not doing anything in free agency that will influence the draft then.
Only thing I got us doing is improving the depth, like backup point guard or backup wing. I don't think we're going this is what I believe. I don't think we're gonna make a splash to where I come up here and do an emergency show. Hey guys, we got Giannis, we got KD, I don't think it's gonna be nothing like that. I think it's gonna be more of Hawks picked up this guy to address the backup point guard situation. Hawks re-signed this guy to address the power forward situation or small forward situation. Honestly, when you look at the team and you being realistic, they need to run it back with the guy. All your guys young.
Yeah.
They're young. Right? You was 21. Like I said, if you believe in what you saw when we was 21 and 19, you need to run it back to see what you look like over about 60 games.
So what you're saying is don't do what we did in 2021. Don't rush the process, is what you're saying.
Right.
Don't rush
the only bad position we in right now is the picks. Because next year is a swap, and the year after that, the Spurs get it. Outside of that, you're sitting pretty good. Now, y'all, I want to win the championship, but I've already told people we're not winning no championship next year. So what I'm looking for is if we can go from missing the playoff 2 years in a row to being a top 6 seed next year, I think that's a big ass improvement with your same core players, right? That's a big jump. And then after that, now you got a year Kobe Buffkin, you got another year Dyson Daniels, another year Richard Say, another year Jalen Johnson, another year Trae. Now you can sit back and say, now I know what I have. and look at those players and say, you know what? Good player doesn't help me though. So let me use Kobe Bucket for example. He had a decent year. He's not helping me what we need help at the point guard or shooting guard. Let me see what I can get for him or package somebody else up. You still need to address the backup center position. You still need at least a 7-footer because you need length at the end of the day. OKC got a 7-footer on the bench. OKC start a 7-footer in check. And they got a 7-footer on the bench. You got Miles Turner. Even though he's shooting threes, he's still 7 feet. So the length matters, right? Even though you may not be getting a lot of blocks, you can still throw your hands up and also
got a tall backup on for them guys.
So you still need to address the backup point guard spot. But it's like they said, man. Like I think Matt brought it up a couple times. I could see them doing something for Cam Johnson. Matt brought that up a couple times. But once again, it's all about what the front office is trying to accomplish.
Now, when it comes to the backup point guard position, though, I'm pretty sure we all want a vet, though, right? Not a young backup point guard.
It's all about do they want to spend the money? Like when I bring up Chris Paul, right? Chris Paul is probably going to be ring chasing, which I don't blame him. So you're not going to get. He's not coming to the Hawks for the vet minimum. Okay, like he will go to. Let me make whoever's contending. Pick a contending team. He might go there for a vet minimum. Okay. But we're not contending.
Backup,
so it might cost you a little bit more money. Or not money, but the length of the contract. Maybe he want a 2-year deal because we're not competing, right? But if you just address the issue that we had, which is the depth, right? Because we shouldn't have fell apart like that when Jalen Johnson went down. But it was unfortunate because you lost Jalen and we lost Nance. So
we traded. You got to understand we traded Hunter off too, and Bogey. So that was a whole big thing. And with Clint Capella being in the process of being traded, it just threw everything off the rail.
It threw everything off.
Yeah, it threw everything off. But see, that was that's why I was trying to tell people that was the plan.
The trade didn't throw everything off. It was the Jalen Johnson and the Larry Nance injury is what.
Hold on, but if those injuries don't happen, we don't trade Hunter. We don't trade Bogey.
No, we were trade. It was already in the plan.
Y'all at the beginning of the year they was gonna get traded, bro. No. I knew that at the beginning of the year they was gonna get traded. You know why? Because since you don't own your picks, your only other move you can make is through free agency. You need cap space. You got to get off long money.
Yeah,
Hunter,
I agree with that.
When you look at Hunter as a non-Hawks fan with no bias, right? If you take those 25 games away from Hunter that he did last year, he ain't showed you shit being a 4th overall pick for 5 years. He ain't showed you nothing.
Except for that 1 year.
You take away those 25 games, so why not if you get an opportunity and he's been injured?
Yeah,
and he's been injured. So why not if you get an opportunity to get off the long-term money?
Yeah.
Who'd you get in return? Niang and you got Levert, right? With Hunter.
Right.
Niang only got 1 year left at $8 million. Niang got this year left at $8 million, and Levert is a free agent right now. You can let him walk right now if you want to. Now you're off that money.
Cause those guys were bench guys too. So
you need you don't have your
and you got Terrence Mann and Holland for Bogey.
So you got Terrence Mann, right?
They let Holland go.
Terrence Mann costing you $15 million a year for the next 3. So what Quinn Snyder need to do is figure out what role is Terrence Mann gonna play on this team.
Not gonna be here.
If he don't have a role on this team, it's hard to shop that guy. Why would somebody want to trade for that guy if you got him and he don't have no role? So how you gonna sell him to another team, right? How you gonna say, hey, this guy can do A, B, C, and D? So Quinn need to find a role for T-Man, right? And who knows? Maybe T-Man hits. T-Man ended the year, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I think T-Man was shooting about 39% from 3. So if he keep those numbers up from 3, he ain't going nowhere because Quinn Snyder wants us to get 43s up a night. So I mean, and you only got it for $15 million. So he ain't really, in the grand scheme of things, he ain't costing you nothing. But it does seem like a lot if Quinn Snyder don't have a role for him?
I'm gonna tell you what.
That's every team.
I'm gonna put my tickets on sale. They running back with them 3 guys, man. And them 3 guys are still on the field. If Ning Yang and Terrence, man, I probably don't have no problem with LeVert. Only problem I got with LeVert, he don't shoot well from the free throw line.
Well, here's my thing with LeVert though, Kool-Aid.
But the thing is that is Terrence, man,
have somebody on your roster who can create though. LeVert can
won't be
create.
doing I won't be doing nothing from no arena. I would not go see that team.
Your ass gonna be there. I don't even know why you.
I'm serious, man. I won't be there.
You're not gonna be there. So T-Man on the team. If T-Man on this team, you're not gonna be there opening night. If T-Man on the team, you ain't gonna be opening night.
I'm gonna try to sell. No, man. I'm gonna try to sell every last one of my tickets and put it into a Bitcoin.
Hold on. What was the point of the Hawks trading for a T-Man though? Like, what was the point of that?
Because they wanted to trade Bogey. They wanted to get off Bogey money.
And they wanted to get off T-Man too. What was the team he came from?
So and also when you get off Bogey money, you get off Bogey, you free up more minutes.
Yeah, and they wanted to get, and the Clippers wanted to get off T-Man's money, and he didn't really have a role there.
He didn't have a role there.
For LA. He
like
didn't.
What does I'm gonna ask you a question, T-Man? I mean, Tank. What does T-Man do good?
Play defense.
That's it.
And it wasn't that good for me because he.
I mean, has he made an all defensive team or something? I ain't aware that he was just a good defensive guy.
I'm not saying you don't have to. You don't have to make a all defensive team to play defense.
I'm saying I didn't even know he was known for his defense. That's why I'm asking.
Now he was a scorer when he first came in the league. He was a scorer. That's what he was. I don't think I seen T-Man do was score.
He was no scorer.
I'm just saying. I'm saying. But he beat you. Well, by him being a bad scorer, he beat Coach Quinn.
Yeah, he put 40 on.
Yeah, that's his best game he ever had. He
had a real good game on a comeback against the Hawks.
And they let him shoot
his rookie year.
They let him shoot those threes.
And on his rookie year, he did a comeback on the Hawks.
That's all you gotta ask. That's all you gotta say.
It's like one of those players who's
good.
They live with those threes. You let him live with those.
Here's the question you gotta have for T-Man. Whatever T-Man does good, is it worth $15 million?
No, that's why I asked that question. No, it's not worth it.
He's inconsistent.
Yeah,
I agree with that. He's a career bench guy. So I mean, it's not like he get consistent minutes every night.
He's just one of those. I mean, in the
he's
NBA,
a hustle player. That's all he is.
LA tried to give him a chance to get there, but he just didn't have it. He didn't have it, man. He looked like he's gonna do something. Then next time he just disappeared.
How tall is T-Man? 6 what? 4?
6'4".
So
Coach kept putting him out, and Coach kept putting him out there. Coach put him out there as a forward. Coach kept putting him out there in the 3 and the 4 spot. That dude, one time he coach had him out there playing the 4, man. Like,
he wanted him out there for spacing.
I mean, like, really, man.
I mean, but hey, y'all told me Quinn Snyder the best thing since sliced bread. So
that's not true.
That dude down there posting up. That dude down there posting up.
The coach that y'all want ain't bringing us no championship.
The coach that I wanted,
y'all want ain't bringing us no championship.
The coach that I wanted made the playoff this year, and he finished above 500.
Who's that? Who's the coach?
Ime. I wanted Ime.
Oh yeah.
Who was it getting him? I'm not talking about Ime Udoka. Who was it going to get him?
Why not?
Well,
because
we would have went after him. We would have offered it to him. We could have got him.
Yeah, we could have got him if we.
It was right there, man. We could have. I believe we would have got him after he got fired. I believe we could have got him.
He had better options than the Hawks. He had better options to take. Wasn't
nobody offering anything at the time when we went and got Quinn?
Yes, it was.
Okay, well, we had a chance to get him though.
Yeah, we had.
I think we had a chance to get him.
Yeah. Okay, outside of Udoka, who else?
That was the only top ones that was available.
I think those were the only top 2 coaches at the time, Quinn and Udoka. Yeah.
But hey, gang, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream, man. Hey, salute,
right, man.
I'm gonna go catch the rest of these finals, see how this game turn out.
Man. Rick Carlisle.
Hey, that's who I'm talking about. I'll catch up with y'all, man.
Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, Trae Young drilling on them picking the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk. Trae and Jalen on the peak in the pop. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Vic got that vision, he passing the rock. Trae put from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles. Why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave, both get open wide. Cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Jalen on the fat break, scaring down. But you can't leave, I'm Garrison. Just like a hawk, Trae and Jalen on the peak in the pop. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Swooping in just like a hawk, Trae and Jalen on the peak in the pop. Swooping in just like a hawk, Trae and Jalen on the peak in the pop. Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, Trae and Jalen on the pick in the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk. Trae and Jalen on the peak in the pop. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Vic got that vision, he passing the rock. Trae put from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles. Why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave, both get open wide. Cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Jalen on the fat break, scaring down. But you can't leave, I'm Garrison. Just like a hawk, Trae and Jalen on the peak in the pop. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block.